What's going on, friends and family? It's your man J.10 from The Favorite Ones, here with a new video for you all today. As 2018 is wrapping up, you hear a lot of talk, you hear a lot of debates. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the album of the year. One of my favorite things is music. I love hip hop and R&B. I think they pretty much go hand in hand. But today I want to talk about my top 5 albums. Again, I repeat, this is my top 5 albums, not yours. But I want you to comment your top 5 in the comments section below. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So coming in at number 5 for my top 5 albums of the year is going to be Drip Season 3 by Mr. Gunna. Now, real talk, Gunna had a great year. I feel like 2018, he was definitely, I would say probably Rookie of the Year, him and Lil Baby. I feel like they put their stamp on the game, like we here to stay. They got the Drake verse on Never Recover, which was flawless. But even his solo project, Drip Season 3, man, it was just something different about Gunna. Like, yeah, you can say he sound like Thug or whoever else, or you can call him mumble rap, or that's not real hip hop, but times have changed. Like, if the shit make you, jam, you can catch a vibe to it, and you like it, you like it. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about what other people think. And, oh, that ain't real hip hop. That ain't, because they said the same thing when Wayne first came out. They said the same thing when hip hop first came out. So it's always evolving, and I feel like Gunna, his sound, man, it's just like one of a kind, bro. Like, you can't call it mumble rap, because I even try to play him. Shout out to my boy Miles, because he put me on him. He like, JT, you need to check out Gunna and Lil Baby. That's who he kept talking about. I was like, no, bro, I'm not even finna waste my time. I'm thinking, hip hop, all that, but no. Gunna had a great album, like just straight facts. He had a great sound. He didn't sound like nobody else. He had made songs that I feel like a lot of people can relate to, even the ones like that's like, where he just flexing and stunning. Like, sometimes when you're a really good artist, people live through your raps, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like Gunna, his sound and where he was saying as far as just the high-end fashion, just his habits, I don't know, they were witty, they were funny, they was flexing, you know what I mean? That's what rap is built on, you know what I mean? So some of my takeaways from his album was, you know what I mean? I would say Spinning Addiction, that was probably my favorite song. Oh, okay, Hell of a Price, Drip or Drown, that's classic, you know what I mean? Man did his thing, bro. Shout out to Gunna, bro. Shout out to Thug, too, for believing in the kid, because nobody believed in Thug either, so I guess it goes. And one thing I can say about Gunna, I feel like Travis Scott, before he made Astroworld, he was listening to Drip Season 3 a lot. That's my take on it. I feel like, how you say, Yosemite, Yosemite, I don't know how you pronounce that word, but that song, Travis Scott featuring Gunna on his album Astroworld, that shit is hard. That's probably my favorite song on the album, and it's really because of Gunna, his flow. Like, there's no debating that. So, Drip Season 3, top 5, number 5, and I'm gonna stand on that. Number 4. Now, though it wasn't his best album, I can't take away this man's greatness, because he has established himself as bigger than rap almost. He's a brand. And I'm talking about none other than Drizzy Drake with Scorpion. I know, I even criticized it. I said, man, that shit whack the first time I heard it, because I don't know, I was just so used to Nothing Was the Same and Take Care and all his other great albums and body of work. But Scorpion, I can't take away that he had God playing on it. I can't take away that he had Nice for What. I can't take away that he had In My Feelings on there. I mean, you just can't take away that. Like, you can say, oh, the rest of the album was, but he got 3 of the biggest singles in history on one album. So I always look at albums as, if I can go back in time, or if I can go to the future, and say if my kids, they hear Scorpion, they be like, damn, what's this? God's playing Nice. But they might be like, bro, these are great songs. You know what I mean? I feel like those records are gonna be playing for 20 years from now. You know what I mean? If anything else, I feel like God's Plan was definitely popish. Of course, the video was, you know, PR move at its finest, but hey, I ain't gave away $1 million, so I can't really flex on that. Nice for what? Dude flipped the Lauryn Hill and New Orleans bounce music. I mean, I'm not gonna say he was the first to do that, but shit, he executed it right. Drake said, it's not about who did it first, it's about who did it right. And he did that motherfucking record right. I'm talking about the whole summer, he had women on their phones. When that Nice for What came on in the club, it was a rap. And there's no debating that. That was, like somebody said, that was not a song. That was a mood. Nice for What to these niggas. Like, and that was just they mantra for 2018, I feel like. And he had the City Girls on there. Then, what was that? In My Feelings? I don't know. Hell, they both would sound similar. So, but you can't take away that. You know what I mean? From Drake. Leaving me, dipping out on me. Alright, man. Sick of these niggas. And they can't take a joke, cause man, I can't stunt. That Sandra Rose, like when Drake rap, he's in his bag when he rap. Like it's no debating that. So gotta put Drake at number 4, and I'm sticking on it. Drake is like the Yankees, my nigga. Like in 20 years when Drake does Vegas for you know, the nights, he can get $1 million a night, and everybody will go see Drake. Like come on, bro. He's top 3 DOA. Yeah, I said it. I want all the smoke too. Drizzy Drake top 3 DOA. Number 3. This was a late album. I feel like it came out maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and a lot of people gonna say, "Well, you just jumped to that." You know what I mean? You gotta make time for it to grow. But when you hear a sound that you like, you know it. You like it. It's an instant classic. It's an instant classic. And I know a lot of people throw that term around a lot, but I feel like Anderson .Paak's Oxnard, he was just in his bag again. You know what I mean? It was we was waiting on that album. I feel like Anderson .Paak fans, and he delivered. Like he didn't under-deliver. It wasn't like when I first heard that song. I mean, when I first heard the album, like just straight through, I was like, yeah, this shit jam. And I didn't have to keep like, oh, let me make myself like this. Like, you know how some albums you make yourself like songs and stuff. Like, no, Oxnard, like that shit grew on me like each and every time I played it. Like the song he got with Snoop, Anywhere, Mansa Musa with Dre, the song he got dedicated to Mac Miller, Cheers with Q-Tip, that shit hard. Trippy with j.cole, Tense with Kendrick. Like, yeah, you can say he had a lot of people on his album, but I feel like a lot of people wanted to work with him too. Brothers Keeper with Pusha T. Shout out to Pusha T. You didn't make the top 5 album, but your year was special. I just wanted to say that. But yeah, like I said, Anderson .Paak, bro, he's so talented. I went to go see him live, bro, and it's not even funny. The dude will rap, sing, play the drums, dance, all in like a set. Like that shit is crazy. Like, and they'll be jamming. Like it don't be like no bullshit. It's just different, bro. It's a vibe. Like it's a whole vibe. Like Anderson .Paak is one of the most underrated. Just because, I don't know, people not on that wavelength yet, but definitely. AP, number 3. I got Oxnard in there. I don't care. All right. Now, this is the top 2 right here. This is the 2 albums I can say I definitely listened. Like, I listened, I embraced it, I took it all in. Like, these top 2 albums right here. And it really was a toss-up, but I mean, I feel like I made the right decision with my number 2 album, and that's gonna be KOD by j.cole. People gonna say, man, you just saying that shit because you look like him, you dress. I mean, nah, I'm saying that because the shit went hard, bro. Like, For Your Eyes Only, it was a good album, it was a great album. I feel like concept-wise, you know, a lot of people couldn't relate to it, but I feel like once you really listen to his songs on that album, he was in his bag. You know what I mean? Cole, shit, come on, Cole. he top 3 in the game right now. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say the DOA stamp, but he top 3 in the game right now. No debates. And songs like Friends, Kevin Hart, 1985, they just solidify brackets. They solidify the album. Like when you got a concept and you talking about sobriety, when we seen rappers dying to drugs and shit in 2018, and this man put out a body of work, you know what I mean, mentioning all that, what this lifestyle can do for you and what it can do to you, and how you can be at the, like, I feel like J.Cole is established and he's still talking about, like, not depression, but he's still on topics where everyday people can relate. Not just that fly shit, that money shit, get the money, fuck bitches, all that goofy shit, all for entertainment. He's actually talking about real life situations, bro, and real life scenarios on why people mental is out of whack. You know what I mean? Because we all have mental issues, believe it or not. You know what I mean? Not saying we crazy or nothing, but we all have negative thoughts, bad thoughts. We have times where we're depressed or we might have a little anxiety come in here and there. But for somebody to address it like J. Cole did on his platform and where he is already in the rap game, man, that's big. That's iconic. That's legendary. That's GOAT talk. Like, you know what I mean? And Cole didn't disappoint. He bodied every feature he had this year. Man, J. Cole, shout out to you, bro, because in an era where rap is dumbed down, you delivered, like, with the trap sound beats and everything. Like, you got on people wavelength, but gave them some medicine. They was already having too much sugar, but you gave them some medicine. You made people think. You know what I mean? KOD, King of Overdose, Kids on Drugs, Killing Our Demons. 3 titles? Like, that's conscious at an all-time high. So I gotta put J. Cole in number 2. I feel like he can be number 1. I hate that the Grammys didn't give him Album of the Year a nomination, especially as far as hip hop goes. But I mean, what to expect? That's the Grammys. That's not us anyway. So on the J10 show, you are number 2. Now, as far as number 1 goes, I've been following this man's journey. I say since about 2013. I'm not gonna sit here and stunt. I really went back and listened to all his old shit after 2013 when he dropped a project called Crenshaw, and I went to go see him live. And this man energy on stage was like, bro, it was like, damn, I didn't even realize he had it in him. Like, I was like, nah, he's a star. That moment when I seen him on stage came to, I want to say Gas Monkey Live in Dallas or some shit. I passed out at this show. And it was so many motherfucking Crips in the building. I have never seen so many Crips in Dallas. I'm talking about none other than Nipsey Hussle with Victory Lap. Album of the Year, hands down. No question. No question. No question in my mind. Victory Lap is the album of the year. As far as entrepreneurship goes, as far as hip hop, beat selection, music videos, the way he did it. You know what I mean? The journey, the lead up, the Mailbox Money, the Crenshaw, the Proud to Pay, All Money, and the whole movement was genius. It was genius, bro. And it's straight up motivation, bro. Especially for black people. Shit, let's just keep it real. You know what I mean? In this time and age, we know it's a lot of black rappers who don't stand for shit. And they about that check. But here goes an artist who took the label. Here goes an artist who challenged the label. Oh yeah, y'all don't want to fuck with this right now? I'm gonna make the price go up. He brought leverage to the table. He brought leverage in the game. Like, all right, got these. I already owned all my masters. Now we can do a partnership, but I'm not just about to sign over my deals and my rights and my public. That man strategically dropped a brilliant masterpiece album. Yes, I'm gonna give you all that. Because I feel like his album wasn't even an album. It was damn near a book. Like, on some like Think and Grow Rich type shit. Like, No, for real, like his album was just classic, instant classic when I first heard it. But my favorite songs have to be Blue Laces 2 off the rip. That's my favorite record off that album. Like Loaded Bases with CeeLo Green, like Dedication with Kendrick Lamar, like bro, Double Up with Dom and Belly. Too many to name. I definitely got to give it to Nipsey as far as the album of the year. I really want him to get that Grammy. I can't even sit here and stunt. I feel like he deserved that shit. So I know Cardi B had a good album. She had a good moment in hip hop or whatever. You know what I mean? I like the song She Got a Chance. That's a really dope record. Bodak Yellow, you can't argue that. Like that shit was viral. Bodak Yellow, Nights for What, they was like right there, you know what I mean? As far as I say the song of the year. Not my favorites, but I saw the impact of those records and what they did. Because we all know women run the world. I ain't gonna say the other word. But definitely, I gotta go with Nipsey Hussle as far as my album of the year. Like I said, tell me what's your album of the year. I know you probably like, hell no Astro World, no J-Rock. And those are all great albums, you know what I mean? And I really had to think about this, but top 5, these are the top 5 I know I listen to the most. No cap, as the kids say, I ain't doing no capping. If I listen to it, I liked it. But I do want to know, what do you think is your top 5 album of the year in the comments below? And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video, turn on the post notifications, follow us on all social media at the favorite ones. You can follow me personally at JT10N. That's on Instagram, and you can follow me on Twitter at JT10N_. Like I said, I'm excited for 2019 about this content we're gonna keep dropping, and I'm out. Peace.